Have you ever read a story that just, grabs you? One that twists everything you expect and leaves you absolutely desperate for more.
Yeah, those books that don't just entertain, but kind of invade your thoughts.
Exactly. And they redefine what a cliffhanger can even do. Today, we're diving deep into one of those stories. Rebecca Yarros' Onyx Storm.
The third book in the Empyrean series. And its release was, it was huge.
Huge is maybe an understatement. We're talking millions of copies sold in the first week. It shattered records.
And left readers everywhere just gasping at that ending. So many theories flying around.
It really became an event, didn't it? Cemented its place in fantasy right now.
And that's really our focus for you today. Our mission isn't just to summarize the plot.
Right.
We want to dig into why. Why did Onyx Storm create such a massive stir? We're looking at the emotional stuff, the narrative choices Yarros made.
The stuff that made it so compelling.
Exactly. We want to help you quickly grasp the essence of this storm. Not just what happened, but how it was crafted and why it hit so hard.
Because it's this blend of, personal stakes and this huge epic conflict.
Delivered with, incredible precision.
Okay, so it's definitely not just about dragons, though obviously they're pretty central.
Oh, for sure.
But at its core, it's wrestling with love, betrayal, power.
And what happens when your will is tested to the absolute limit?
Right. Okay, let's unpack this. Let's jump in with our heroine, Violet Sorrengail.
Yes, Violet.
Anyone following knows she's changed a lot. She's not that fragile student anymore.
Definitely not.
In Onyx Storm, she's a seasoned dragon rider, caught right in the middle of the war, the politics at Basquiat. Her world feels like it's literally on fire.
And that world on fire thing, it's not just a metaphor, is it? You've got the main external threat, the Venin.
These dark magic users draining the life from the earth.
And they're getting stronger. It's an existential crisis for the whole realm. But here's what Yarros does so well.
What's that?
She takes that huge global threat and makes it incredibly, agonizingly personal for Violet.
Right. Xaden.
Exactly. Xaden Ryerson, her love, is now Venin himself. Half man, half darkness.
It completely blurs that line between enemy and beloved, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It hits right at her heart. So the whole war suddenly has this profound emotional weight for her and for you as the reader.
And with Xaden's soul basically on the line, Violet gets this. While it feels like an impossible mission, she's convinced she has to save him. And she thinks saving him means saving the world.
The weight of everything is just on her shoulders.
So with everything crumbling, Violet throws herself into finding a solution. She's desperate.
And she's got this conviction, right? That the secret lies with her dragon, Andarna.
Yeah, she believes Andarna has the answer.
And Andarna's special, not just any dragon. She's from that mysterious seventh breed, the Irids.
Right, and Violet thinks understanding their power is the key to beating the Venin.
And maybe, just maybe, redeeming Xaden, pulling him back from that darkness.
Which raises that question, what is a hero willing to sacrifice? For love, for the world?
And Yarros pushes that hard. Violet commits treason, actual treason.
Tampering with the ward stones.
Yeah, to give the Griffin Flyers access to magic. It's this huge life-threatening gamble.
It shows how far she'll go, defying every rule.
Absolutely unwavering conviction.
But then, just when you think she's making progress, despite these huge risks, she suffers this massive heartbreak.
And Andarna.
Andarna leaves her, returns to her own kind, and Violet is just shattered.
And expect her to break, right?
Totally. But what's fascinating is she doesn't. She actually seems to become more determined.
Exactly. That's what Yarros does so brilliantly here. It subverts that whole hero's breakdown idea. Instead of collapsing after losing her dragon, her closest ally, her resolve gets stronger, forged almost.
It's like the loss itself fuels her somehow.
Yeah, it pushes you to see how deep her resilience goes. Her drive isn't just about external support, it's core to who she is.
And while all this personal drama is unfolding, the war doesn't exactly pause.
No, it ramps up dramatically.
The Venin storm wielder, Theophany, she makes this brutal personal move.
Oh yeah, kidnapping Mira.
Violet's sister, it's not just strategy, it's deliberately targeting her family.
And that just deepens the emotional stakes even more, doesn't it? It pulls you right into the personal cost.
It stops being about armies and politics.
And becomes about protecting the people you love. It feels so much more intimate, more visceral.
And amidst all that, the war, the kidnapping, something really wild happens.
The second signet.
Yes. Violet awakens a second signet, the ability to walk in dreams.
Which is huge. Signets are supposed to be one per rider.
Exactly. So this hints at, well, a much bigger destiny for her, but also way more danger.
Oh, for sure. A second signet completely shifts the power dynamics. It opens up totally new possibilities, magically speaking.
Makes you wonder what kind of power she's tapping into.
And what the consequences might be. Could she even control it? It's a massive game changer for her path forward.
Which brings us to the final battle, which is just intense.
Understatement. You have Xaden, torn between loving Violet and this horrifying Venin nature.
Unleashing this destructive power that's so immense.
You genuinely fear Violet might not survive it, even with her own growing power.
It's this clash of titans, love and darkness, everything hanging by a thread. You expect this huge resolution.
Yeah.
Everything changes. Yarros just pulls the rug out.
Completely. It's such an audacious move, narratively.
Violet wakes up.
Blank. No memory of the final hours, the most critical moments, just gone.
And as the reader, you're right there with her, utterly confused, desperate for answers.
It's brilliant, really. It forces you to feel her disorientation. The mystery becomes your mystery, too.
And then the discoveries she makes, they just deepen it. She finds a wedding ring.
In her hand.
And that note from Xaden, just, it's yours now.
3 words. What does that even mean?
And the final shock, she's now the Duchess of Tyrrendor?
Married.
Married, with zero memory of how or why.
It just explodes with questions. Who wiped her memory? Was it Xaden?
An act of love,
Or
betrayal, or someone else entirely, some hidden player.
what does it mean for their relationship? For her future? Everything you thought you knew is suddenly up in the air.
It challenges her identity, her agency, everything.
Like the book says, right? The storm has only just begun.
Wow. Okay, so that was quite the journey through Onyx Storm. A total whirlwind.
Dragons, forbidden love, betrayal, destiny changing shape.
Impossible choices. Yarros really crafts an experience.
And that ending, it doesn't just wrap things up, it throws you forward, desperate for the next book.
It's like psychological mastery, building that anticipation.
Absolutely. You're left hungry, theorizing. The weight feels almost unbearable because everything feels different now.
Which leaves us and you with something pretty deep to think about, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What price would you pay? For love, for power?
Yeah.
If it cost you your memories, your identity?
How do you fight a war when your own mind is maybe the biggest battlefield?
Something to chew on until next time.